Yeah, some days are like that. Wow, that was kind of messy. Hello everyone. Hi. It's Saturday. Why don't we just chalk it up to a wonderful, sunny, lovely Saturday that's very windy, but lovely outside. Saturday. Yeah, well, they don't have Saturdays in here. They don't have weekdays. They have rain days and no rain days. That is the world that they live in. The days when it rains are their days off, and the days when it doesn't are the days that they enjoy the jobs that they love to do, because they actually do love their jobs. So here we are. I am Monster to Mermaid. This is Minecraft. And I don't understand this one thing that's happening on OBS. I just don't get this. I don't understand this part right here. Yeah, see, I don't understand. So it's not showing me any information about my stream on OBS. And I've had that happen before where it won't show me anything. So I can't see you. I can't see if there's anyone there. The only thing I can see is chat. So if you are here and you chat, put something in chat, I can see you. Other than that, you are wonderfully anonymous. Okay, because I have no idea. So, all of those things that I've just talked about have nothing to do with Arnaaluk. And we're going to add one more thing that has nothing to do with Arnaaluk, and that is that I will not be doing my Twitch streams during the Amazon boycott that is happening in the United States at this particular time. It started on Friday the 7th, and it is for 7 days. It's for a week. So I do Twitch streams on the same days that I do YouTube streams, but for this week I will not. Twitch is a part of Amazon, and I'm embarrassed by the fact that I streamed yesterday and did not know that. So that's all I have to say about that right at this moment. Sometimes some things
That was some great dinner
me,
today.
and that bothers me, so I'm just gonna fix it. I don't know how it's actually supposed to be, but I just want to make it look kind of like the other parts do. Okay, and I'm good with that. All right, so here we are. Do you want to know where we are? Arnaaluk, the Druid Sanctuary, and oh my gosh, did we have so much fun! So the builders are starting to get beyond the point where we have builds that are necessary. This is a level 4 hospital. We're going to get a level 5 hospital in a little bit. We're just waiting for all the makers to be done, and I'm going to check on that right now and make sure that all the makers are level 5. When all the makers are level 5, we will begin doing some of the luxuries of this place. So here is Rome. Rome
Yes?
is the
What is
master.
it?
Hi, Rome. Rome is the master miner. We have another miner, Jamie, and but Rome is a level 4, and we're going to check on Case and on River and see what they're doing. This is River, right? Ryan, and Ryan is not working on anything. So guess what, Ryan? You get to do this. And so we're going to have Ryan update the mine, and this will make this mine a level 5. So right now it's a level 4 underwater base mine, and this is what it looks like so far. And I just love the way this looks. This is so wonderful. And so this is the mine shaft right here going down. And Rome has been working on this for quite a long time. And these are the instruments that are helping the mechanics. He has a screen here for running the drills that he uses underground. And I really like it. Ah. You are using their own platform to call them out, which is very, very cool. Yes, I was. Thank you. Vincentus Primus, everybody. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad. I will look at it that way. And that is good. So, yeah. Yes, indeed. Let's see here. Let's continue. So Ryan is going to help Rome update his equipment and give him the best possible equipment for doing the mine. And that's going to be wonderful. So that's one of the others. So we don't have a level 5 mine yet. So this is one of the ones that needs doing. Hold on for a minute. I feel like I have something stuck in my tooth or something like that. Okay. So this is actually good. Let's check the others and we'll be able to tell. We only have one sifter and one sifter and one crusher. So the sifter and the crusher actually need to be brought up to level 5 because there's only one of them. And there's 2 mines and neither of them are level 4. So those are the things we're looking at. We have 2 stonemasons and one of them is a level 5 archaeology. We have 2 stone smelters. One of them is a level 5 archaeology. And this, by the way, is the full level 5 underwater base that Case, I believe, finished working on. So remember that thing about Chroma Hill's glass? Let's trade this out right now. Let's go to glass. Because Chroma Hills has leaded glass as its glass, all the glass is very decorative. But we're going to change this to a more suitable glass for this machine. We're going to use the tinted. And so we're putting tinted glass on both sides. The black would probably have looked like this. And this is what they were trying to do with it. And so we're fine with that. Now, yesterday we were, I beg your pardon, yesterday we were actually finishing this corridor where this is now a full level 5 here. So we can make sure that the connecting corridors, like this one, are in the colors of the business that they are. So this level 5 glass is all the way through is the cyan color or light blue, cyan color. This is a level 5 underwater glass shop and it's so gorgeous. This is by the way, if you like this, if you really like this, you can make this yourself. This is Minecolonies. This is not my design. This is a design that you can get by going to, and let me show you for a second. Let's do this. Let's go to the builder's tool right here. The builder's tool. That's the builder tool. And then what we can do is we can click on that tool and it will take us to this. And this is where all of Minecolonies styles are. And we're looking at underwater base, but as you can see, all of these different styles are available to you to make. You do not have to be interested in creating your own designs and stuff. I'm not so much interested in creating my own designs. I'm interested in building cities. And so when after I build the cities, when I see things that don't necessarily match my vision of the city in some kind of way, I do modify them. And I do modify. So yes, for instance, we don't use flags. So we are using the underwater base banner, which is this banner right here, to replace all the places in these builds where they have left space for a flag. For those who live under the tyranny of a flag, there are plenty of places for you to put a flag. So, but we don't use them. The nation of Tana forbids them because as far as Tana is concerned, they are the source of all war. It is planting a flag. Mr. Villager, hey, Mr. Villager. ¿Cómo está você? How are you? How are you? So where were we going? We were going somewhere specific. Oh yeah, we were showing that we have a level 5 glass. We have 2 level 5 stone smelteries, which we need because we need to be able to turn cobblestone and terracotta into what we need to be able to turn them into. This is a level 4, if I'm not mistaken. No, so this is our first level 5 ores smeltery in town. You're good? Excellent. Excellent. And this is it. This is the ores smeltery. And smell, this doesn't smell good. This is, I love the way this is a huge machine. And when you go outside of this building, you can see that this machine is connected to magma deposits, and that is where it is getting its power. So that's the reason why the glass shop, the stone smeltery, the ore smeltery, and the blacksmith are all located in a line right here where there is a source of magma. And this is a level 5 blacksmith. We now have 2 level 5 blacksmiths. We now have 2 level 5 carpenters right here. Cobblestone into stone and terracotta into glazed terracotta if dyed. Thank you. Obrigado, Mr. Villager. That is exactly correct. That is exactly correct. And here is the underwater base sawmill with the beautiful saw machine here, the machinery that is turning logs into planks, into flooring. And over here is another part of the shop where other pieces of furniture and things are being created, and so this is the level 5 of those. We have 2 foresters, and they're both being brought up to the level 5 right now. Let me see which one this is. Ooh, look. Oh my gosh, is he done? Whoa, this is so fast. You have no idea how fast this is in comparison. In comparison to what it used to be like, this is stunningly fast. It's just really amazing. So this is a flag, so we're going to take that down. Let me see if I can find another in this section. So this is how they are getting tree pieces in and out to the scrub drones. They have drones outside that are carrying off the logs, and there are two places where they are cutting the logs down to go on the drones. And you can see there is a stripped log right here that's also going out. Both of these are level 5s. Nope, this one's not done. Uh-oh. And I think I changed that. So we're waiting for that one to be done before we can do anything. And then we will update both of these to their final look, what they're going to be like finally. And so let's come here. That is Isaac right there going to the forest. And over here, this is Spencer, who has the other stonemason. He's the other stonemason level 5. And that is Lionel, who's waiting for something to finish the forester. And it was really good hearing Mr. Villager, some things about your people, and I hope to hear some more. This is a level 4 of this building right here, and I don't think we have a level 5 yet. Let me come over to the other side and see. What are you doing? I usually end up asking this.
This is a fine morning.
Kishore, what are you doing? Okay. When they get stuck sometimes. Let's come over here. And there's the other concrete mixer. Now the concrete mixers are located where they are because they have a large submarine piece that they are using to bring the concrete to where the builders are. They have these big, huge submarine tanks, and I think both of these are 4s. They are.
Yeah.
So River is working on the. What is she working on? I just assigned her. So the next person of River or Lionel who's available will do the concrete mixers. You would have thought that the concrete mixer would have been the first thing that we would have brought up. You would have thought that, wouldn't you? You would have. Let's come back here for a minute. I just want to see what she's working on, because I think she's working on the fishery, but I really think I need her and Lionel both to stop what they're working on for a moment. Let me see what he's working on. Let's look at the X here. Yes, let's cancel this for a minute. I'm going to get Lionel and I'm going to get River to actually work on the concrete mixers and bring them up to level 5, because all we need now practically is glass and concrete. So we have the 2. She's not working on anything. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay, because Lionel, Mr. Villager is saying hello. So I'm going to give, wait, what? Let's come this way. Aha, there's a delivery. We'll follow Philippa, I think that is, down this hall. And she's cutting off to go deliver someplace else. We're going to let River do this one, and we'll let Lionel do the other. So this is build options. The builder is going to be River. Upgrade the building. Okay, and then we're going to come through here, and we're going to cut across and have Lionel upgrade this one. right here. And there is Raquel. Build options. The builder is Lionel. Upgrade the building. We have enough wood. It's concrete that we need. We need concrete badly. And so the highest quality concrete shops are really important. We have two of them, Raquel and Juan, and they both are really good at their job. And so we'll continue that. There's Harry. We have two Harrys. Now the other makers, did you see that? That was cabbage. Hold on for a second. Let me see how much cabbage we have. Let's come here. Let's look at cabbage. C-A-B-B-A-G. 11. Okay, so we're going to cut the cabbage for a while. Let's look at eggplant. G-G-P-L-A-N-T. We have 7. We can leave that for the time being. Squash. S-Q-A-S-H. We have 8, and those are, yes, it's a lot. It definitely is a lot, but we're going to go through a lot, and so that's one of the things that we need to look at. Let's look at wool for a second, since he has it in his hand. And white wool, we have 2,000. We don't have a lot, so I think we're good. 1,000 eggs, yes indeed, 1,000 eggs, 2,000 actually, 2,000, 2.8, and milk is the problem. Look at this, we have 14 bottles, that's all, and bottles, we have 417 bottles. Where the hell are they? Why aren't they filled with milk? And I do not understand this milk. I really don't. Let me sort. I have too many people here. Let's sort the warehouse. And that should give them a little bit more room. And I just don't understand the milking process. Everything else is giving me what I consider to be a decent amount of everything, except milk. Milk seems to be really difficult, and one of the reasons it is because we need so much. We have 2. Yay! Our tools are going to last longer. That's what steel bracing is all about. And the researchers have done it. Why the nether do I have so much honey? Do I have her paused? I thought I did. Hold on. Let me look here and see. She's supposed to be paused. And if she's not paused, let me pause her. Nope, she's not in this one. She's in this one right here. Let's come over here and let's look. And let's see what it says. Settings. Collect honey. At one point we didn't quite have enough honey. So apparently we have enough. And she should be collecting both honey and honeycomb with breathing on. And that's fine, because you know what we're going to do? We're going to pause her. We're going to pause her completely. And there she is. So that we can look at that for a second. Now that you bring that up, Mr. Villager, let me look. Let me look. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, their time. Let me see what I see here. Honey. So we have 3,900 and we have 2,000 bottles. Okay. So we have a decent amount. And I think we're okay. I think we don't have to worry about that. Yeah. Yes, 4,000. You're right. And there was one other thing. We're going to start growing pumpkin. And we should have seeds. Beetroot. Huh? I wonder what happened. So we're supposed to be reducing our wheat seeds, and I'm going to help. I'm actually going to take these to the composter, and this is how we do it. I'm putting this stuff up here, and then we're going to get this amount. Now, Quentin is not growing any wheat because we have this amount that even with the animals that we have, even with the chickens being fed every day and the cows and sheep being fed, we still have way too much. That wasn't that much of an exaggeration. 3.9 is practically 4,000. Yahoo! We can have plate armor. Yay! Yay! I think you better tell some of your farmers to process those pumpkins into more seeds. Yeah, I think so. I think we need pumpkin seeds. Oh, I went past the composter. Here she is. This is Greta. We're going to give Greta these so that she can compost it all. So you'll see that there are lids on top of her composters. That means they're full. Bless you. And guess who's only a level 4? So we actually, see there's another one right there. We actually can have her raised up to the level 5 as well. I think we will have Iron Men in the corridors. So Bentley is not growing anything. He grows durum wheat. He's on pause right now. We don't need the wheat just yet. We may need it, but not yet. And then in the other farms, we have Quentin, who was growing food for Minecolonies. Food, I think Quentin is. Let's come back and see. Yes, he was growing wheat. And now he is starting to grow mint. Yay! Look at this. He is growing mint. Excellent. And upstairs, he is growing pumpkin. You know, I did this wrong. I have him growing upstairs the heavy stuff and growing downstairs the stuff that isn't heavy. This is very stupid of me. I'm changing it right now. Pick seed, pick mint. I'm changing these fields. The pumpkin, I don't know how I did that, but the pumpkin should be downstairs. Pick seed, and let's pick pumpkin. There's pumpkin seeds, and do that like that. Now everyone will have toothpaste. Pumpkin seeds selected, and so he's going to rearrange these fields, and hopefully he has something left to rearrange these fields with. But we'll put this here. Let's see what's here. I don't see anything. So we'll see if he can rearrange them without losing the crop. I think he can. And this wheat is not being harvested right now. What recipes are mint used for? Let's come here. Let's go to here and let's look at mint. So mint is used for jelly, And then it's also used for tea. And then it's used for the chocolate, mint chocolate cheesecake, which would be very nice to have. So we're going to grow it since we've never tried. And the reason we are, Mr. Villager, is because this is really excellent, this part right here. When you come here to pick seeds, you can only pick the seeds that will grow here. So you won't see anything but what you can grow in these fields. So we're going to grow pumpkin, and I think I have to select it again because I think by looking at it I deselected it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Now this is a level, but this is a level 4. The farms are level 4s, and they can wait for a little bit until other things are done that we definitely need. Eggs is one of them. We kind of don't need them anymore. This is the one that we need. So when they get done, when Elena and Beatrice get done with what they're doing, this is what they're going to do. They're going to upgrade the cow farms. Do we need a third cow farm is the interesting thing. Do we actually need another cow farm? Let me see, is she working on anything? She is not. And let's see if Beatrice is working on anything. If they're not, that's what we're going to do. She is working on a connector. So she's working on updating one of the connectors down this hall here. And I can't tell for sure. She did this connector, and she should start working on this, but you know something? I might have to let her not, because I would rather have the milk first. So why don't we stop her, cancel build, stop her from working on this, and have her cancel the connector here and have her work on the dairy. We have so little milk, and we need butter, we need cheese, we need yogurt, we need something else. But yeah, we need a bunch of things. So Beatrix is going to work on this one and bring it up to the level 5. And Elena is going to work on this one and bring it up to the level 5. Elena, there we go. So, do we need a third dairy? And if we did have a third dairy, let me come here for a second. Where in the world would we put it? This is the mine. Actually, this isn't. This is the ore smeltery, the blacksmith, and the stone smelter with an airlock right here, which we're going to take advantage of and go up this way. And let's see where in the world we could put another set of cows. Because we don't have enough. And this is what's happened in our country. This is what's happened on Earth. That's what happens. We need a lot more cows to supply cheese, milk, butter, and those things are used in making of our food. And I really do not have a place for them. If we did another set, see there's farms right here. These farms right here. There's a greenhouse right here. And these farms coming off here. This is the builder right there, if I'm not mistaken. No, the rabbit hutch. That's the rabbit hutch right there. And then we have this space here, which is meant for the ships to come in. This is the ambulance center for Arnaaluk. If someone needs to leave in an ambulance, the ambulances come to here. Leave the city. In other words, if they were going to be treated at a specialist in a different city, the ambulance would come here. Or if someone's coming here to be treated by our doctors who are specialists in a particular disease or something like that, the ambulance comes here. They don't land on this. They actually come down to here, to this area, and then these gates open up when the airlocks are closed and the people are brought in. The airlocks are closed, and then they go into the actual hospital, which is what this is, that building right there. So we can't put anything in this section here. Right here, we have a housing section coming off. Let me see where the border is. We have a housing section coming off in this area right here. And the border is here. So see in relationship to this housing too. And that's where the hospital is. So if we were going to put something in, we've got two locations here. We can put it, see that right there? We can put it between these two apartment buildings right here. So here's an entrance here, and here is an entrance here. And this entrance goes off in this direction. And this is the sugar farm right here. So we've got a couple farm areas. Let's have another pasture. And let's look for a second. I'm going to look at Aquatica for a minute and see what we're talking about. So let's come over here. Let's see what Aquatica looks like. Aquatica. And let's go to husbandry. Let's go to cows. And let's X. It's not here. Let's do that again. Husbandry. Cows. There we go. Level 5. And let's lift this up. And let's see, what am I looking at? Okay, I see the farm. Ah, they're upstairs. Okay. Oh, interesting. How are they getting them up here? How are they getting the cows up here? Hold on. What am I looking at? That's curious. Look at that. That's made so you could put a second, I don't think you can, but it would seem like you'd be able to put a second farm underneath and just have them overlap, but it would it? That is odd. And then what's, look at this. What's this? Is this a platform? Yes, it is. It's to drop water. Oh, so this is collecting water for them. That's interesting, isn't it? I don't even know what to do with that. I mean, it's big enough. We already have the other one. We would still need a second farm. A second farmer, maybe, maybe not, to handle this field. Maybe we just only need one farmer. Where do I even put such a thing? The problem is the shape. The problem's definitely the shape. So we have this over here. This is a guard tower right here. And we have this going off, but this is definitely where the submarines are. And I don't want to infringe any more on their space in this section right here. So I would be wanting to put it in this section here. Without a doubt. Yeah, it would need to go right here. It would. See how this is right here? Let's bring it down. Let's X. And let's go right here. And let's go to husbandry. The cow farm. There's only one. And let's turn it around. Let's make a level 5 so I can see it. And let's see where it is. And let's turn it around because it is overlapping everything. So let's turn it this way, out this way. And there it is. So, can it even fit here? No, it cannot. I think it's too far out. Let me see. So what we would have is we would have this place here would open up to a farm right here. There is the matching door piece right there. This is the farm right here, and there's nothing here. And up here is this, and it's above the water top. Wow, do I actually not have an up here? Whoa, the ice is pretty solid in this area. There's a problem. So we can't do this. See that right there? That's meant to be deep underwater with this on the top. And we don't have that kind of surface. We don't have the surface to do that. And the only way it could be done is if we had this part of the building, which I don't think is even open. No, this is glass, see? So there's nothing here that's open in this area. And that's where the water comes from. Yeah, I can't use this one. And it's just a matter of the style that I've created here, that it's pretty shallow. Yes, we're just shallow people. And I can't do that. And that's the only one that is available for them. With underwater base, let's go to underwater base. Underwater. And there it is. And let's look at the cow level 5. So this is the kind where I'm going to have this right here, this piece, and then I'm going to have another field, another dairy field. Now, if I do that, hold on, let me put this here. So if I made it come out from here, it would be here like this. And then the farm would be here in this. Let's see what that looks like if we bring it down on top of this building right here. So we would have this coming to here and coming down. So let me come down to here, right here, right here. This is where we're talking about. Let me take this piece and stick it out. Can I get that to stick out? Boink. Ugh. Grr. There we go. So I can stand on it for a second. Let's come to here. And look. Let's bring this down. Let's bring this over. So that would be it, and that's too low. That's in the right place. And that would be a farm coming directly off of this apartment building, without a lock or without anything there. Do I have room to put in the 5? It looks like I have just enough room. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. Where am I? Wow, that's close. But I think that's it. Now let me see if I have enough room here to put in the... Let's come over here so I can go up. There we go. Do I have enough room to put in... There's the border. There's the 5. That's going to work. And then I need to be able to put that right there. And there's plenty of room within the border for that. That's going to work. I have to have a hallway in between this farm. Cow farms are smelly. They actually are. And I think that I would like this to at least have a little bit more of a separation here. Let's start with this. Let's go to underwater base, infrastructure, corridors, class, segment, level 3, raise it up. And we can see it right there. Let me make sure. And sure enough, there it is. Now, do I want more than this? Do I want a quad piece? Am I going to have anything come out over here? I don't think so. This is not a level 5 yet. So we'll have to wait on this. This is a level 3. It has an upstairs. So it's already at its max. And this is a level 5 at its max. So we would be talking about adding a place right here. Ready? Constructed. And X. And there it is. So we now have a new hallway right here. And this hallway is going to lead to underwater base, husbandry, another set of farms. Hello, there we go. Cowhand, level 5, and let's move it into place. Oh, we could turn it, but if we turned it, ooh, hold on, let me see if I have room to turn it. I don't have room to turn it this way. See that right there? God, that's so close. Look at how close that is. Ooh. Whoa. it's overlapping. So that means that this would have to be out one more in this direction. Hold on, let's go under the ice. It would have to be out, this is the new hallway. It would have to be out one more this way, at least. And that puts it right here, right in this glacier. But that also puts it right here. Is it touching this building? It is not. It is right on the border of that building because we have to build a farm right here. And that's why we have to be able to put something here. That's going to be fun. Them having a green space right next to them, right in this spot right here. I think I want to do that. So it can't get any closer than this. See that right there? See that right there? See that? Okay, so without building the level 5, let's put the level 1 in and let's construct it. Is it in the right place? It is actually in the right place. This is 52 and this right here is 52 it looks like 52. Does that look like the right place? Why am I guessing? Hold on for a second. I've got a piece in my hand. Let's do this. Let's see how far down we have to go to get the ground and put something there. Is there nothing there? Hold on, let me see what's here. There we go. Okay, there it is. Okay, so let me take this part and take it off, and then let me take a lantern because we can't see a blasted thing. And let's put it here, and this is I can't get this to go. This is 52 right here. All right, so it is a 52, and we'll do it right from here. Constructed. Okay, so this is a level 1, and let me put, can I put that there still? Grrr. Let's put something right here. Okay, so now I can see that. And now we're just going to bring this part over. Right here. So the farm that connects right here is going to be right here. I need to have a light here and a light here for a second so I can connect the farm piece, the pasture. So let's touch here. Let's go to here, husbandry. Infrastructure, fields, the pasture. Let's go back again to fields, pasture 1. So this is the pasture, level 3. We're just gonna look at the entire thing for a second, and let's fit it into this space. So I am going to have to go up above the ice for a second so that I can see the overlapping here. So see this white thing right here? I need that white thing to be right here like this, and right here. Bring this over one more. So that's where it's supposed to be, right on those lines. Right there on all four sides. All right, now I have to make sure that it's facing the right way. So in here, and let's go ahead and go in for a second. And let's take this away for just a minute so I can get in. So see right here where this is? I need this. I need to be able to see down here. Are you not going to let me? Okay, hold on. Okay, I am on the ground. Oops, I went down that time. No, it's not. Okay. Let's do this so I can go down here. So see where this is right here? This is actually here. This part right here. So right here, there should be one of these. So this is down too far. It looks like it's in the right place. See that part? So now let's raise that up. 1, 2. That's it, I think. And then across here like this to where this is should lift me up into the field, and it does. Okay, and let's come out, and that is showing. Let's go out on top so I can see those two smushed up against each other. Right there, right there, and right there. I think it is correct. Wow, that's close. All right. This is always the scary stuff. This is always the scary thing. So we're putting the cow farm right here, and we just went from this. So there's another one somewhere over here, but I think this is the better one. We just went from this one here straight through to this right here. That means that that's in the right place. And oh, I was standing on top of something there. Oh, that shelf. Okay, but when I went down here, that was correct. Okay, so let's go back out through here, because none of this exists beyond that sealed room right there. So let's go back out through here. Let's go up to here, and let's turn around. And let's go level 1, constructed. And there it is. Okay. So right here we can see this is level 5, so nothing's going to happen here. This is the one right here. See that right there? That's going to be able to be seen from the other building. But the buildings seem to be okay. I'm just taking these off right now. They're going to freeze anyway because this is actually too cold for them. This whole thing right here. And now from here, let's get a piece that can go here. So let's come to here, infrastructure, corridors, glass segment, and level 3. Yeah, let's have it face that way. Let's move this out so I can find the piece. And I think that's it right there. Let's put down a lantern on it so I can see it. Okay, there's the piece right there. And we can bring this forward to that. Okay. constructed. So that piece is constructed there. Did I overlap it? I don't think so. There we go. So X. So now bring this out. This right here. Bring this out. Probably to about right there. That looks almost correct. Bring this to right here, and let's put a cross in. We might can put something else here. We might can put something else here if we want to have something else. The salmon looks very strange looking at it from above like that in the dark. So let us put in this piece, and we are going to put a cross in underwater, and corridors, and glass, and a cross piece level 3, and let's match it. Let's match it to those pieces right there. So let's bring it out, bring it up, and see what we're looking at here. Oop, whoop, whoop. Let's put this over to here like this. That's that one. And then let's walk out to here and see if that one is in the right place. And it is, it is. It is, it is. All right. That one's going that way, and that one's going that way. All right, so let us construct this. Constructed. There we have it. All right, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We might as well go ahead and overlap this one for sure. We could overlap this, and that would solve that problem. Salmon, you cannot be here. You're going to get stuck inside. Infrastructure, corridors, glass, segment 3, raise it up. And there's the up part. And now I'm going to have it overlap the straight right there. So see those straights overlap right here, except is it on the right side? I think it might be. It is, it is. Okay, and then every once in a while, corridors, glass, segment, level 3, raise it up, there's the match, and then have it overlap more this way. Okay, it's in the perfect spot again, and that is matching as far as that's concerned. So now we can, that's a level 3, and construct it. You know, it's almost better that way. That's the mistake that you would make is one. Devil's Games. Hello, Devil's Games. How are you? I'm sorry, I was concentrating. I was concentrating really hard. Let's X this. And there we have it. So that part is there. Are they still in here? Hold on. Is the salmon still in here? No, it's not. It's on the outside. Good. Let's come to here. We're not going to put anything here right now. So because we're not, we're going to do a couple things right here. Stop. Thank you. Right here, let's have this come this way and this here. Let's put this in, wrong piece, and then let's grab a piece of glass, and we'll close this one up. Let's take these away and close this one here, and let's trade this one for that. We don't have anything going out this way. We're not going to have it for a while. So when the time comes that we want to, we'll be happy to go ahead and change this. But for now, we're just going to acknowledge it by closing it off. I don't have the other one done yet, so we can go in from that level right there. All right, and then we have this. Okay, and this is the last one of these. Let's come, yeah, I'll wait until this one's done. So I think I can do this one from inside. Hold on. What am I drinking? I'm drinking creme de la Earl Grey. I'm drinking Earl Grey tea with honey and half and half. It's a specific blend of Earl Grey that's done by a tea company in Oregon, and it's called Creme de la Earl Grey, and it's wonderful. I love it so much. And let's come here, and we're going to, I'm sorry, Devil's Games, that I didn't see you in time. I apologize. And let's come to here. Infrastructure, corridors, glass segment, level 3, and let's turn it this way. I believe they're turned this way. And let's move this up. And there it is. And let's move this over. Air soak. And there we go. So let me see. I don't want it overlapping the cross. I want it to be on this side. And that piece is on the correct side. Now I'm going to stay here because I want to be on the inside when it closes up. And we're going to have a, hold on. We're going to have a water source inside these. So we're going to have to fix that. So here we go. Everybody, this is constructed. And all right, now I'm in the water. See? So now I should be able to stand. Let's put another one out here. There's a water source in this one, and we can get that one. A water source there, and a water source here. Dun, 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 dun. Now before I open, let me get a shovel. Let me put this back. Let me get a shovel for a second. I want to see this right here. We're going to take away this, and we now have a new farm. And let's come down here, and right here we should be able to take, yes indeed, excellent. And look at this view. So when this is a level 3 and this plantation is a level 5, we will consider joining these two buildings together to give the cows a little bit more room. The cows won't be able to come through. We're actually going to have glass there. Jelly bean! You're drinking faux Dr. Pepper. Ooh, faux Dr. Pepper. That means it's root beer made by someone else. Root beer by someone else. Welcome, Jelly Bean. Hello. How are you? So yeah, we did it. We needed another dairy, just like in the United States. We actually need more dairy than we think. And so we're going to have this like this. I actually kind of like that. I'm going to leave that ice and that dirt right there. There is ice. We might be in the glacier on this side. It looks like we are to some degree over here. And then this is the sugar farm. and the bamboo farm right here. And then we've got a little space here, and we'll see what we can put there. We'll see if we want to put anything there. You know, we could. Nah, it's not on the right side. It would have to, I would have had to have put the, it is on the right side. What? Ooh, tempting. I don't know. Think about this, guys. Mr. Villager, Jelly. Should I put in some extra chickens or sheep right in this one right here? I don't know that it's going to fit between these two buildings. We'd have to look at that. Where's the closest airlock? Let's get a pickaxe for a second, and we'll see where the closest airlock is. And this is farm people right here. I don't think I'm gonna have them share. No one lives here, and this is a level 4. So this is a very nice family place. Here, Quentin and Jenna are here. Real root beer gives you an upset stomach. Oh, you don't need root beer. Root beer is a medication. This is Matthew, one of the chicken farmers right here. And this is Brentley, not Bentley, Brentley and Elsa, who are living together. And that's so interesting. I'm amazed you didn't get any kids the last time. And there we have it. Okay, so the closest airlock is right, I'm going the wrong way, is right down here. So let's go to the airlock for a minute. This is the builder right here, and the airlock is right here. Let's come in for a minute. Look at the squid that we've attracted in this area, and the salmon. So let's come over here. We now have a new farm right over here to get us some additional cows. And what I wanted to see is, this isn't big enough to put another farmer. I would need a second farm for another farmer, and I'm not really intending that. But if I was intending it, I could put it right here. No, I would have to put it right here and have it be on the other side of this. So let me see where the border went to. So on this side here, the border went out, because we'd have to put it right here and have the other one be right next to this right here. We have enough room to do that if we needed. That's a lot of cows. You like the beer part pretty seriously, you thought, then just don't drink it. Yeah, don't drink it anymore. There was a time when you tried several recipes by different companies to see if it was the additives. It's probably the root beer, that you don't need it as a medication. It's medicine, root beer is. And so, yeah, you don't need it. It's like kombucha is medicine. And I know people who drink kombucha like soda. And it is absolutely a medication, a medicine. And yeah, it speaks to something when you can drink it that way. Aha! Do we want an airlock over in this area here? Do we want an airlock here? I don't know that I do just yet. So I'm just going to use the one that's over here. There it is. So we use this one right here. and we'll come up. You get a liter maybe twice a month. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it definitely does. So look what happened. That's unexpected. I actually didn't really think, I beg your pardon, that's what I was going to do, and I apologize there. Look at here. See this right here? That's it, right there. So I will probably take this wall away to give them one more block of space connected to this building here a little bit more. And this is the plantation, the sugar farm, and the bamboo farm. And this sugar farm is on hold because we're only growing bamboo here. And no, the sugar that we're growing here is being grown, but the bamboo is not. No one's doing any bamboo right now. And over here is the other sugar bamboo farm. And Nova is, I think, so both of them are just doing sugar right now. We don't need any bamboo. We have a ton, and we're not doing that much scaffolding. That self-care thing, yeah. I totally understand, Jilly. And so out here is Minecolonies Minecraft food. This is potatoes and carrots and beets that we're growing out in this area here. And it's interesting. Hold on for a second. Are they on hold? I think they are. But let me see if I want all of them on hold. I think we could use some beets. So why don't I turn off the potatoes and the carrots and then have Elsa unpause and bring us in some beets. And I'm going to check right now and see how much beets we have. So we're going down. This is really pretty. I am so happy with this as a druid, a statement of the fact that this is a druid sanctuary, to have these druid tree areas is just so gorgeous. I love this one with the spirit tree. I love this one right here. And we have about 4 more of those all over the place that we can put in specific trees. And then these, of course, are going to be made out of the... So your village rescue has some good and bad news. Ooh. So we're going to hear a little something about jelly bean settlements. We heard yesterday about Mr. Villager's settlements. We're going to hear something about jelly beans today. We're just waiting for her to tell us in chat. Let's come here. Let's look at beets. We only have 1,000. We have a ton of seeds, but we only have 1,000. So beets, carrots. Carrots is only 5, and potatoes. TNT, patates. We don't have to grow any patates for a while. And if either of your 2 cities needs baked potatoes, let me know because I can supply them for you. So your village, yep, we're just still waiting for some news. Jellybean is typing. I will wait for that. Okay, so we know what Hallie, hold on a second. Someone was talking to me, but it's okay. We know what Hallie's doing. The good news is that you got all of the items you needed to cure the villagers together and started to cure them. Excellent. Excellent. Now, this is the one that didn't go anywhere, remember? What if we, because look what we've got here now. See that over there? Right over on that side there, that's the new buildings. Let me come out here and let's see how close they are. Are we going to need to add a walkway over? Nope, there's nothing here. And this is too far away. Okay, so we're good. You miss our evening prayers? Ah, aw. Well, you can go ahead. Hold on. Oh, no, you have to lock them up. If they're not enclosed in something, they will still try and run away and do stuff like zombie villagers. You actually have to enclose them. When we were doing it, we made a special long house to put them in. And you can only, what I found in the past, and I don't think that's changed, is every time a villager was cured, it takes different times for the cure to work. The not yet cured would chase them around. Exactly. They have to be in individual, they have to be in, what do they call it? And so solitary in order for them not to infect another while they're getting done, and in order for them not to be reinfected once they're cured. So yeah, it's one of those kinds of things where you have to do that. Do you see what he's doing? See, he's changing the ground. So we had the pumpkins upstairs, which doesn't make any freaking sense, and the mint downstairs. So now we're moving it so that the mint is going to be upstairs and the pumpkin's going to be downstairs, and he's actually changing it on his own. I am not helping him do that. I know that he can change it on his own, and you can see the pumpkin being grown in there, and as the mint gets harvested, it will be moved upstairs. He's getting the ground ready to do that. So that is a thing. Yes, I'm so sorry. I know. So Vincentius Primus and I, when there was no Minecolonies, we actually made, and I've talked about it before, a volcano. Vincentius wanted to build inside a huge, big, like, volcano that isn't erupting, but that has left this huge, big deep hole, or big deep mountain. And so let me see what it says. Mr. Villager is saying, the last report that you made was 19 registered infirm, 4 perished to infirmities or monster attacks, 12 new villagers born and were baptized to our flock, 49 rations were consumed. Wow, okay, you're surviving. Are you on your way back home? to the crevice, Mr. Villager? And then Jellybean is saying, out of the 9 of the zombie villagers, 3 survived. 1 ran away after it was cured. I would have too. And the other 2, you figured out that you needed to isolate them, and they were herded back to the village. Yeah. Yeah. Especially until they get used to it. Now, I don't know if they changed that, but they actually need some time to get completely cured. And yeah, that's a hard lesson. That definitely is. Especially because it's so hard. When you came back to this world, the remaining 2 found themselves homes. One became a botanist and the other became a blacksmith. Yay! Yay! Excellent. That's excellent. And Mr. Villager is saying, who knows, we used and reused so much of your compasses that they broke. And there was even a point when you had to use kelp to keep the parts together. Wow. The botanist is part of Farmer's Delight. How wonderful. I love that. That is really cool. That's excellent. Let me get back inside. Let me get back inside, and that extra farm, Hallie is the only one who's anywhere near that farm. So that is going to be something she's going to start working on after she finishes what? Let's see what she's working on. Hello. Hi. What you doing? Let's see what's going on. I might have her... I forget what she's working on, so let me see what it is. She might be working on a corridor. She's not working on anything. Excellent. So, we are getting more than enough sugar, more than enough bamboo. We're not even growing the bamboo. We're just taking care of it. There's Brentley. And Brentley has this part of the farm, and then his mother, Nova, has this part of the farm right here. Yes? And so we don't really need any more. And let's look. Mr. Villager is saying there is our 3 fates, or we return, or we perish, or we find a new home. Only Notch knows what awaits us. Okay. Purple VR. Hello. Welcome. How are you? Welcome to chat. Excellent. You're going to revisit alternate dimensions of the village to get an idea of what their buildings used to look like, so you can make it sustainable again. Okay, cool, Jellybean. Aw, thank you, Purple. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, look, people, do you see that on the screen? There is somebody who's stuck. Now, Minecolonies has done a good job. Let me see where that person is. How can I get to them? Of making it that sometimes they will correct themselves even before I get to them. So if they correct, I won't have to restart, and we'll see. And how's your day going, Purple? You're doing great. Excellent. Excellent. So I'm rushing over to where this person is stuck. And let's see who it is. Oh, see that? They're over here. See the X on the small map? It's probably too small if you're on a phone or something. And I should be able to see them, because they're right here somewhere. Not there. See them right here and I don't see them? Are they upstairs somewhere? Okay, if I can't find them, then that's all the more that I have to go out and start over. I've got some scientists who are looking for them too. Now I'm going away from where they are. Let me come back here. They're right here somewhere. They're in one of these apartments. Right here. See where I'm walking and I'm walking away? I have no idea where they are. That's strange. All right, I'm going to have to get out. What happens is I have to quit the game and restart, but I'm not going to leave the stream that I'm doing. So it's just going to be a minute that we're going to go bring a CurseForge back up. I didn't know you were up. Hold on. Let's bring CurseForge back up so that I can reload the game. I don't know what that glitch is. And let's play. It's probably some mod that I have that's causing it. Some kind of conflict, but until it gets fixed, we will just do this. So now the launcher is loaded and it is now loading the game. It's installing Minecraft. And meanwhile, Mr. Villager is saying Minecolonies is one of the oldest village building and management known in Minecraft, only slightly newer than Millionaire, where you manage and build your own colony, its resources and citizens. That is true. Thank you, Mr. Villager, for explaining that to Purple. Yes, that's an excellent definition of Minecolonies. Thank you, Mr. Villager. That was beautiful. I couldn't have said it better myself. This is, I'm playing Minecraft. I'm playing Minecraft 21.1. Minecraft is up to 21.4, but I'm not doing the 4 because Minecolonies is on 1 so far. So that's why. Okay, I'm going to wait here for just a second for everyone to be calm. I'm going to put down CurseForge because it's running commercials. And let's come here. So we are back. Okay, I'm looking at the map and the person who was stuck, of course, isn't stuck anymore. It is close to midnight and I'm going to run down here to where the dormitories are and we're going to actually get Mr. Villager is continuing to explain. You can build your own structures in many different styles with different qualities and difficulty levels, each with their own aesthetic and even different capacities with wonderful level 5s. Yes, indeed. And with around 50 or even more jobs and roles for your colonists, many different types of modded food with a huge capability with many other mods, 4 research trees with buffs, and new huts. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm kind of tiny. I'm a tiny channel so far, and that's what can I say? part of it is this is an extremely peaceful game. The story I tell Purple is that I am an ambassador from the mermaid nation. Let me show myself. From the mermaid nation of Tana. I am a mermaid. I am a mermaid like Little Mermaid. I love land people. And so my people have made the sisters like me, the Mers like me that love land people, ambassadors. And what we do, we're mobs. I'm actually a mob, like a skeleton, an ender, witch. Those are technically the three mobs. There are some boss mobs, withers, and things like that. But zombies are young skeletons, and creepers and spiders are just pets. They're pets of the skeletons and others. And so, yeah. So I am actually, we've got a thunderstorm. Let me go and find a bed. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to go and make sure the researchers aren't staying up all night researching. And then I'm going to go to sleep. Because we've got a thunderstorm. And thunderstorms are just loud and noisy, which is why I want to go to sleep. Nobody's here. What? Oh, excellent. Okay, so everyone's asleep already, or it's daytime. No, everyone's asleep. Yay! All right, let's come here and let's turn off the light and let's go to sleep. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. And so the difference is, let me turn on the light. I am not a player. So if I come here like this, game mode, survival, then I have hearts like a player. I become like the Little Mermaid. I have legs. So now I am vulnerable in the same way a player would be. And I also can approach certain things without being concerned about doing something bad to them. It's very easy when you're magical to accidentally hit something and make it not work. So if I come over here, if I was to touch one of these as a mermaid, it would automatically start, it would automatically learn it. It would do the research, and I don't like that. I want them to do their own research here. And so, is anybody researching? No, all the research is done. So, oh yes, I am. Yes, this is my story. And each of us, Mr. Villager has his own story, and Jellybean has her own story. And we're sharing stories. And we're also, Purple, doing a little Dungeon and Dragoning in that we actually share materials, but in a pretend way, in that I pretend to give them to them and they pretend to take them, and then on my side I make those things go away because I gave them away, and then they have them on their side and vice versa. And a matter of fact, I got 30 slices of watermelon, which I haven't put anywhere yet, so I'm gonna have to unload those. I got those from Jellybean, 30 slices of watermelon. And I'll have to make sure that those get into the warehouse. And Purple, I don't know whether English is your first language, but if it's not, let me know. And because I'm interested in languages, and I would be curious. I'm curious. If English is your first language, no worries. English is my first language, so no worries about that. And you believe vice versa. You're proud of being a nerd? Oh, yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Without a doubt. And Vincentius Primus was here earlier, but he's not here now. I think he is doing stuff. Otherwise, I would have him to come in, since Mr. Villager and Jelly, you're both here. And, oh, he is. Okay, cool. You've been learning Korean. Ooh, that is interesting. Cool, cool. And not any words yet. It takes a while. I mean, with Japanese, I've been learning Japanese and Chinese, but mainly vowels first. Yeah, that's one of the things where they start you learning the alphabet first. You have to learn those. Cool. I'm intrigued. I definitely am. I'm intrigued by that. Okay. So let me get back to a couple things. Let me look and see what the builders are doing. And consonants, yes. All right, let me go here. It is what time of day? It is 11:30 in the morning, and we definitely do not have a storm. So let me look and see. He's working on the mine. Uh-oh. So Danny is working on the mine, and guess what? Is he working on the mine? Let's go see. Let's find out if Danny is actually working on the mine. That's a courier who's probably going to the restaurant to deliver. Where are you going? Yes, indeed. He's going to the restaurant to deliver, and the restaurant is feeding people. There's Nina. Nina's talking to the courier, and the courier is bringing her a bunch of things. There's a second courier bringing stuff, and that one's leaving, so both of them just left. What did they bring you? Let's see. What did they bring you? Are you full? Sure enough. Okay. Let's remove one of these, one of these, one of these. And how many soups do we have? One soup. So it should have two. That's three. Should have two. Should have two. And a partial. Let's leave her some space.
So
is
wise.
what I'm doing. I'm actually leaving her some space. Let me come here. I'm going to put these here for the time being, and we'll do that eventually. With languages where you have a completely different alphabet, it's really fascinating when you start learning. You know what a courier is, because in school you've learned about the Incan Empire. Yeah. And they had couriers for sure. Let's find out what's going on here. Oh man. So here it is again. He's standing in exactly the same place where Kenzo was standing. And he's not getting anything done. So we are not going to be able to have him do this. There's something here that is obstructing. Holy good freaking, he removed, okay, quick, let's get him out of here. He removed the emergency doors. Did you see that? No. All right, let's quickly run back to his place. We're going to stop him from building. Luckily, he's not going anywhere, but we're going to stop him from building. Something's wrong. He actually removed the emergency doors. So let's recall the worker and let's cancel the build. Cancel. Okay, so now I'm going to recall him again so that he's not going there. All right. I'm going to assign him something else to do, and I know exactly what. I don't know about this nether mine, but I'm going to put it in. There's something about the nether mine that isn't quite... so Minecolonies tries to keep up with Minecraft, and it does. But there is a lot to be considered in these builds, and sometimes with styles, some things go wrong. You have to go, okay, all right. Well, thank you for being here. It's nice to see you, and you're welcome whenever you can be. Thanks for being in chat. Let's get Danny to upgrade this. And he's going to make this the level 5. I don't know that I want this done yet. Hold on. Cancel the upgrade. I don't want this done yet. I have a couple things that need upgrading to a full level 5. This is only a level 3 or 4. Let's have him make this the level 5 first. Nope, I don't want him to do that either. So let's go out. This is a level 5 library. Let's make sure. It is a level 5 library. And this is a level 5 enchanter. It is not, I don't think. Let's look. This is a level 4 enchanter. We don't need the enchanter as much as we need the hospital and the alchemist. So let's have Danny upgrade the alchemist, because the alchemist is actually doing something for the druids. So the build options here, the builder is going to be Danny, upgrade the building. And while he is working on that, Nina's coming home. She just got done, and the cafeteria is closed. Atticus shouldn't be here, and no one should be here right now. And yes, the ship, he was working on it, but he's not doing anything. I know what they're like when they're actually doing stuff. But then they get to some point. Oh, shoot! Hurry! We're gonna die! Hurry, 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 hurry! Quickly! Quickly! I'm not a mermaid? Oh my gosh. I am not a mermaid. Whoa, that was close. Whoa, that was close. Oh, that was close. Whoa, that was close. All right. Wow, I thought I wasn't going to make it back that time. All right. So you can see that he actually was working on this. So was I wrong? I just didn't see him, like, doing anything. And maybe I was wrong, because look, see? He's actually added stuff. This scares me, though. This right here, where this is... See, these are back. Those are pieces there. Hold on a minute. Let me come here and look at this. Sure enough, see? Those are there. And that's how the other one got killed. And they got stuck in this doorway. So we're not having them make this one. There are some things that I, as the ambassador, are just going to, I know that he's doing it. I'm just afraid that I'm going to lose him the way I lost Kenzo. So here we go. Let's take this. Let's take this. And let's touch the ground in front, underwater base. And let's go to Mystics. And let's go to the Nether Mine. And let's turn this. And that should be in the exact place that it is right now. It is facing the right way. We don't have anything out of place anywhere. And so this is it. And sure enough, there's that part. So now let's come here and go 2, 3. So now we have exactly what we had. And we're going to go to, let's continue right here. We're going to go 4 and 5. So this is 4 and 5. And there's the extra places up there. There's that door, which we're going to have to change out. And then I think this is going to be it. It is in the right place. Everything is in the right place. Constructed. Okay, so let's X. This is now a level 5 and nobody works here. Let's get Atticus to be hired here. And now we need to do a couple things. Atticus is going to be paused right now until he gets all the stuff that he needs. He has an expedition log because we've actually researched the expedition log. He just hasn't been on any. Close portal on return is on. And then food. He's got a couple foods here. We definitely want him to have these. I'm going to take these off for a minute. So this is a person who's traveling. He can have cooked cod, cooked rabbit. If he wants something higher, we'll give him the pizza. But a pizza can be messy. I would almost rather do like stuffed pita or tacos. Don't you think? Let's give him, I need something that's really going to give him a lot. So let's do the tacos and the stuffed pita in that level. Let's do, probably fish and chips is going to be the best. We could do the veggie quiche in this level. And down here, what can we do? We could do cheddar cheese and flatbread. I don't see anything. Spicy grilled what? I don't know what this spicy grilled is. Is it chicken? Or is it fish? And then down here, we already have those. We could maybe do pumpkin pie, just add that. Let's come up here. We could add rabbit stew. Let's come up here and let's do squash soup. Let's do some soups that can be put into something. And I think that is all. In the blues, I don't have a lot. Let's do some breads to go with some of the stews. And I think that'll work. All right, that's the food. Let's come to minimum stock. And the minimum stock is still here. So he's got diamond, cobblestone, torch, ladder is what he needs, and diamond stuff. So we're going to add plate. So let's come here to plate, Plate, and let's add chest plate. We need the plate, chest plate. Plate, armor, boots. There's one. So let's have 2 of them. 3 would be better. 3 plate armor boots. And let's select those. Let's add 3 plate armor. Plate armor pants. Let's select that. Let's add 3. And plate armor chest plate. Plate armor helmet, chest plate. Let's do the chest plate next. And let's add that. Did that add right? We'll find out in a minute. And plate armor. Let's do 3. Plate armor helmet. 3. So I see the pants, the boots, the chest plate, and that's good. We have 2 of the diamonds as an replacement. He's going to be using diamond for those pieces. We are not using nether at this particular point. And so this is now the new nether mine. This is the personal nether piece right here. And let me put a lantern here. A lantern right there. So see this part back here? Let's go back here for a second. I want to see what's behind this. There's nothing behind there. So let me come here and look at this. So if we want something behind that glass, wow. I think I'd rather have nothing behind this glass. I think I would. I think I'd rather have this come away, this part of this hill come away right here. See this? Look at this. Look at where this goes. So we will put that there. We can walk back in. And so then this purple glass is the back of the portal right there. And now the portal is closed. Did the water go away? Yes, it did. Okay, so that's what the portal looks like. That's his personal portal. And then out here, which we are not having this door or these pieces, we are having, let's get it from here. We are having a different door. This door right here or this door. Let's see which one we're going to use. This door. Okay, we have to do it from the outside. Wiki. Come on, come on. All right. There we go. From the outside, let us do that. And let us do that. And that's the door that we want. And then let's do this right here. And that way we can get in, but Atticus can't get. We're going to say that Atticus, it's on the wrong side. How do I get this to be, no, see, but that's outside the door. I want these handles to be on this side, but that means that the door would have to be here. Let me see if I like that. Why don't we just do that? Have the door like that. And so when I want to go out, I step like that and I can get out. And when I want to come back in, I step in and I can do that. All right. And there is Michael, who is the, Michael's actually the dean. of the university. Michael is the dean. The acting dean is, let me put these two back, and they were down here. These are trapdoors right here. This is one of these, and I think I had one already. Michael's actually, and Evelyn's the head of the warehouse. Michael is the dean of the university, so he's here making sure that Atticus is getting ready to go. And see that right there? He can't do anything about that door, and that is what we wanted. So let's come here and let's look. When the time comes, he will use the door to use his ship, and this ship can go through this portal right here. And this portal, as you can see, has a lot of weeping in it. So the weeping can be taken out, and then this can be a large, beautiful portal right here. So for instance, we can take these pieces out and put in obsidian in these places right here, and this will be a working portal of this size, which is pretty intense, but it would be. And so we're actually going to put these pieces in, the correct pieces into here, so that this portal could in fact be turned on. And then the glass that's there is to symbolize the portal being on. That glass, that's actually purple glass, I think. Yep, it's purple pane, and that way when it's time for the portal to come on, we'll tell the story that when it's time for the portal to open, this pulls up or back, and this screen, it would probably go down into the ground. There would be room for it to go down into the ground, and that would allow the portal to be opened, and then the ship can go through. So he can come out here in a suit and get into the ship. Look at this. Lava Explorer 4. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? It's so gorgeous, and I love the details. Look at those. Look at the engine, and look at the pieces. And yes, I believe this is another one that you can actually get into. And I've just got salmon on the roof. But let me see. Did I just, what did I just do? Hold on. Let me look at a lamp for a minute. Because this is one of those things where, let's see if I can put a lamp somewhere. Let me put this lamp here so I can see this. I put that down by mistake. I just wanted to see this part right there. This part right here. Because I think that one of these opens. There it is. And there it is. So you can get down into here, and you can see the ship being able to take off. Now these, are these pane? It says that those are shingles. Oh. And this on this side is glass panel. So I'm going to go up and make some clear shingle, I think, to go here. This is shingle right here. Although, doesn't it seem interesting? Wouldn't it be like that leaded glass keeps the glass from being broken when you go into the nether? So the lava can't melt the glass or break through the glass. And And that just makes complete sense. That actually does. So I think I won't change it. I think I'll just leave it with the leaded glass like that. That is protective covering. That it makes the ship impervious to attack and to the heat and the weather and all of that, as well as being underwater makes it so that it can take the weight of the water for being an underwater ship. And I like that. I like that. Okay, so here we are. Now he'll come to this door. He just can't go out. And there he is. And let me see if he has anything. Now this is how I keep them alive. Let's look at the inventory. He hasn't gotten anything yet. So far he has diamond boots and iron boots. Let's remove the iron from here. We should not have any iron. And we don't. And here she comes. She's brought some stuff, and let me see what she's brought. She's brought him food, and he has a second pair of iron boots, and now he's getting ladders. Okay, he has a pickaxe. Until he gets some plate armor, he can't go anywhere. And let me fix the flag. I've got one on me already, and we'll fix this for the last time. We'll put that there. Do we have another one anyplace else? We do not. Let's have him go upstairs. Let's go up here where, whoa, wow. Okay, this is interesting. Look at this. This picture isn't quite right, so we'll take that down. But look at the computers up here, and there isn't a chair. So we're going to put a chair up here, a modded chair, not a vanilla chair. And we can actually put, I want to put one of the modern ones here. Let's go ahead and put a purple with warped. Let's put a warped purple. Do I want to change the desk? I don't think so right now. But I do want to add a chair, and there it is. I actually like that against that right there. Okay, this is pretty intense. It is. Now, if I wanted to make it that he can see outside, we'll change this to clear. Let's use this. We're either going to use glass or we're going to use this. So let's look at the glass. Let's use this for a second. I have to make sure that I don't hit anything else. There's that. That. Okay. Because he actually needs to be able to see out this window and see that part. Is it not enough? Let me see if we use this. This is clearer. See that? That's what we want. All right, we're gonna do this one. I'm gonna do this one here. Whoa, no. Oh my gosh, I was so afraid it was going to make those wash away. And the rest, there's no view on that side. We're just trying to make it so he can see what he needs to see in order for him to go out. And now let me do one more thing right quick. In regards to this, we're going to go out and get rid of the plants that are going to die anyway. Let's get rid of them. So let's close this so he can't come out. I don't think he can come out It's one of those complicated things where he can't manage that can stay. All of this would die. It's like below zero, this water. Well, no, it can't be, or it would all be frozen, right? So what would it be? Like Fahrenheit. It would probably be like 30 degrees or 40 degrees. It's too cold for these tropical plants. So in this area, we are taking these away. However, see these ones planted around the magma? It might be warm enough for them. So I'm going to leave those. But the things on here, we're just going to take them off. This is meant for a tropical location, and this is not tropical. So we're taking all of that away. Up here, I don't know that it's warm enough up here for this. So we'll take this off. But down here where these are, we're going to say it is warm enough in this area. This was to show us that we have been here. That's what these lights are about. And also that this piece right here is underneath the, I need a lantern. Let me take this lantern and put it right here. So see this whole area here cut off? This is actually what it looks like it is. It is in fact a ravine, and this is pretty amazing. So a portion of this area is underneath this. See that right there? There's no stone there. So I know, I don't care. This is my mining. I have to put something underneath this dirt. So all the way from here, all the way over, we're gonna put something under the dirt here that is holding this dirt up. That is making it so this dirt doesn't go away. And that's what we're doing. So, Jelly Bean, or Mr. Villager, if you'd like to talk more about yours. I am so glad. I knew that Farmer's Delight was like Pam's. We're talking about mods for Minecraft that are included in the 20 mod pack. I'm on NeoForge. If Minecolonies was on regular Forge, a lot of those would be able to transition. But because of NeoForge, they have to have special ones, I think, in order for them to be on Neo. That's the only thing I can understand. And so, and Vincentius is not in chat right now to correct me on that. Jelly Bean might actually know, and Mr. Villager might actually know themselves, because they're both pretty geeky when it comes to this information. And Jelly Bean is saying, you're liking Farmer's Delight? Farmer's Delight had some wonderful things that could be used for furniture. They had some actually nice kitchen stuff that I really liked when I was able to use everything. I did use their kitchen stuff as well, and it was really nice. So let me see, that's underneath that part, and we're almost there. You had them as a part of my 20, exactly, because I really liked them. And the thing that changed, of course, was Minecolonies getting their own food. And so I didn't necessarily need a whole nother kind of food. Let me see. Okay, I'm looking at something that's timed. And, but I did want the furniture from Farmer's Delight. I did want the furniture. And so I was using that. Do I want to close this off? Maybe so. Let's just close this part so that the dirt isn't leaking out of this section right here. We're just going to cover this whole dirt area and make this like a pot. That the dirt that's up here is inside this stone area here, so it can't wash away. And there we have that side. Let me look at this one. And sure enough, so we'll bring this part over. So I have silly things that I like to be real, and things that I think, there are other things that I don't really care about. I'm not interested in doing mechanics and things like that. I'm just not interested in that. I'm much more interested in people. But I like some things to not take me out of the game. So you remember that movie Somewhere in Time with Christopher Reeve, where, without spoiling it for you, an event happens while he's time traveling, and that event takes him out of what he wanted to do. And so that's the way I feel about some things. Like if I look at that, so if I go down into this ravine, the first thing I wonder is, why isn't that dirt being washed away? And so that's one of those things. I mean, there are things in here where you go, hey, you know, such and such and so and so. They don't bother me as much. I can explain them away with lore, and that is what I try to do. Farmer's Delight has whole villages that spawn. Wow. Wow. I have a tendency to be very Minecolonies oriented, don't I? Because it's like, wow. Let's come here. Nina is going, I'm not sure I knew that, Jelly Bean. I'm actually not sure that I knew that was like that. This is a level 4, and this is what Danny is working on, so I can't do anything just yet on this. She's probably saying she doesn't have any room, that they've given her a whole bunch of stuff again. I will work on it, and let's see what she got. And there's nothing I can do about this. She keeps getting a whole bunch of food. And if I don't give her certain amounts of food, what will happen is the people will get upset. But they keep bringing her food, and then she doesn't have any room. So I think I'm doing this wrong. What I think I'll do is give it to her. So let's do this. Let's take one of these away, 2 of these away. No, just one of those away. The bread, let's take one of those away, one of these away. And how many soups? That many, wow, that's a lot. Put that there. Okay, and instead, I'm going to give it to her this time.
Good to see you.
Instead, and maybe that'll count as her having it. So I'll put it there. And then let me see what just happened there. They just brought stuff back. What did they bring? Okay, There's still enough room, so she's still okay for now. So let me see what happens. Okay, now she's feeding people. And let me come back here. Don't bring her anymore. Why do you keep bringing her stuff? There's nothing I can do about this. Sorry about that. Jelly Bean is saying, when I'm in the alternate dimension, looking over the different iterations of the village that could have been, you'll take some pictures, please. It's the same seed, same location, but everything is slightly differently generated. Ooh. Oh, that's wonderful. Okay.
'Tis a fine morning.
All right, so they brought her more. This might be something that I can say something to Minecolonies about, because it just makes it that they keep wanting to fill her up to the max. And they'll say that it's Arcology's problem, because Arcology doesn't have enough, they don't have enough storage for a level 5. And so they're going to say that there's nothing they can do about it. And in a way, there really isn't anything that they can do about it. I would just have to keep taking the food and putting it on her. And then she keeps taking it and putting it back. But if I take all of the food that's 64s and put it on her, hopefully
What is it?
she won't ask for any more.
You are so wise.
I don't know about that. But see, she keeps putting it back. See, she doesn't have anything on her. So she'll just have to complain. And then look, why is he bringing her stuff? I don't understand. All right, so he just brought her more food. And, oh, I know what I could do. Hold on. Request pickup. No, it says pickup in progress. So see, I can't even request a pickup. Let's go down here for just a second before I go someplace else. And I'm going to look and see inventory. I can't see anything. I know I can look at the other place. There's the first plate. Now, this is the first plate made in the city, and he's getting it. I could send him with the plate and diamond for his first, but I'm gonna wait. And he'll be fine. He doesn't have any torches, so he can't go anyway. He has to have torches, and he should have a flint and steel. And I don't think I even have flint and steel in the minimum. So let's do 3, and let's do flint and steel. He actually needs flint and steel, so we'll give him that. And that gives him everything that he needs. Cobblestone, torch, flint and steel, and ladders. And with those, then he'll get the stuff that he needs. But here he is. He's almost ready to go. What does that say? Why does that say 64? He's only supposed to be getting 3. Let's hex that for a minute. Let's go back and look at plate armor. No, 3. Plate armor. And that's the chest plate, right? Select. They do. They say 64. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think they're supposed to. I don't think they're supposed to say that. But that's fascinating. If that's the case, then they only need one. But they're only getting one over here so far. So we'll check. All right, so Atticus is chomping at the bit to leave. He definitely is. And Nina's okay for now. And Jessie is making potions for druids. And she is a level 4.5. Nina's a 5. Atticus is a 5. And then these two are 4s here. So Mildred's a 4. What's
Good to
wrong,
see you.
Mildred? And see what I'm talking about? So if I don't, then they don't. Why in the world would you have a baked potato? How odd. So she ends up not getting what she wants, and what she wants is meat. And I thought we had some meat dinners here for her. And we should. And hold on. Some steak dinners. And let's look. There they are. And everyone else is getting fed. So the next time she needs food, she should get the right kind. Is this insane? Look at this. And now she's full again. And she doesn't have any place to put anything. Wow. That's fascinating. That's Fernanda. I'm going to follow her out of the university. And I want to go over to Khalil, who's also has a restaurant, and see. What are you waiting for?
You are so wise, my friend.
You need mangrove? Okay. That has to be imported. Let's look at Khalil for a minute. Khalil's a level 4. And see all the room that he has? That's what's missing. So when she fills up, she's got this many. That's all she has, is the hut block. She doesn't have any other chests. So there isn't any place for her to put anything else. And that's why the Arcology restaurant keeps filling up. And we're just going to have to let it. This is Paloma here. You see all that food? Paloma made all that food. And let's look here at crafting. And we still have her being able to make everything. I don't see mint tea on here, so teach recipes. Tea, let's get mint tea. And there it is. And let's add that. And mint. Are you telling me this dinner has mint in it? No, it doesn't. There's something else. Oh, the other is for the baker. The baker can actually make the chocolate mint. So let's come around to Lane, who's the baker. And let's have him learn chocolate mint. And this is right here. Let's look at his crafting. And I think we took it off. No, we took that off. Okay, teach recipe, chocolate mint. Mint chocolate, and there it is. So there's mint chocolate, and they'll just make it. So I don't have to teach that. Let's look at the jelly. I do have to teach the jelly. Interesting. With a large bottle, makes 2 jellies. That's very curious. Let's teach Paloma to make jelly to go on the bread. And then we'll have to import berries, sweet berries, in order to make muffins. And we'll have to import, what else? We can grow our own mint, which is really nice. Crafting, teach recipe, the jelly, and we have sugar. So there we go. All right. It's nighttime. Let me come through here. Let's come this way. And I'm going to check on the researchers again. And we'll see how the kids are doing. So the kids, we'll see what year of university the kids are in. Here's a researcher. Who is it? It's Fabian.
Good to see you, mate.
Hi, Fabian. Good night. Okay, so let's go down here and let's see who we have. So right here we have Eli, who is acting dean of the university, while Michael is working on an exploration project, which is why Michael was visiting Atticus, the Nether ambassador. Jackson is researching right now. And Jackson, hold on. Jackson has a job. And let me look and see. Why can't I remember? I can see him doing something, but I don't know right at the moment. Jackson is one, and that's why he's got all the mana. Jackson's actually one of the scientists in the exploration center. June is one of the druids. She's one of the legitimate, no, that's not the right word. One of the druids who wants to be a druid. They just don't want to go to war. So she's part of the security of the facility of the city-state. She's just raising her kids now, so she is lecturing. Lee just became a submarine specialist for the exploration submarine, and she works with Fernando and Dylan. And so, but she's raising her kids as well. So that's why she's here. Nicholas is hasn't decided what he wants to do, but it looks like he's working on his mana, which means that he will be a scientist more than likely. I don't see anything else yet that he might want. Cadence is a kid, is one of our kids, and she is working on her degrees. So see, she's at 25, 23. They're in second year. Fabian's a librarian. Kylie is 25. She's in her second year. Miguel is a librarian. And Samuel's 26. And Thomas is 27. And look at Amanda. Amanda's ready to graduate. She has a 30. So we'll start to look for something for her to do. Wait. No. Amanda's the blacksmith. She's lecturing. Amanda's lecturing, and Leroy is the carpenter. He's the master carpenter, and she's the master blacksmith. So both of them are lecturing while their kids grow up. Their kid, Zane, who is 27. When Zane reaches 30, he will be graduated from university, and at that time his parents will go back to work where they work, and they're on leave right now. And when they go back to work, Zane will, if he stays at the university to do research, then he will move into the dorm, and Leroy and Amanda will move back into their apartment that they have near their jobs. And so that is everybody in this section for right now. That goes for June and Khalil. Khalil is close enough to his job that he can work his job even though he's raising with Khalil he's fostering 3 kids and they live here. And even though they're at university, they're still here. So Edison, Samuel, and Cadence are the fosters that Khalil and June are raising. And how much time do we have? We don't have a lot of time. I'm tempted to actually, I know that's supposed to be a TV. I'm tempted to give them, since they're all here, to actually give them a better house downstairs. So see, they're all sleeping here. And in here, everybody's asleep in here. So everything's fine as far as that is concerned. But see these areas here? Let's give them actually a table big enough for everyone to sit at. And see this right here? That's a level 5 of that building. I believe that's the tavern. This is a level 5 of this building. So we could actually back this out and move this over so we can have some room for a second piece of a table here. So we don't need this, and we don't actually need this. We need the space for a second table to be here, and then we could, like the others, put the kitchen back in here. And if we're going to do that, let's do it from the outside for a minute. The time, we have 20 more minutes. We have 20 more minutes, I believe, to the 3 hour. Let me look for a second and see. Hold on. Let's put this right here for a minute. There we go. Yeah. Let me put this here. So we have, we have exactly, as a matter of fact, 20 minutes to the 3 hour mark. And then I'll see how I feel about it. Since I don't have the Twitch streams, because we're on boycott, Twitch belongs to Amazon. And since I don't have those, I might spend maybe a little bit more time here. We'll see what Vincentius Primus and other things say. So let's come here for a minute. We're going to go this way. We're going to go outside and work on putting that in. I tried something, Mr. Villager. I tried to see how far back I could go. And right now, I can only go back to 19, to my cities that are in 19. I can't go to the others. I was hoping I could get to 18 or to 16. Yeah, it is the tavern. I was hoping I could get to those, but I can't. And so just as a matter of being able to get someplace cool, some other cool places that we could get to in the past, some cities that we had in the past that would be fun to visit. I was trying to do that, but the only ones that are actually available to me are 19, 20, and this one. And so that's one of those things where I would love to go back farther than that, and be in the actual city, not just looking at recordings of me being in the actual city, to actually be in the city would be so much fun. But I can't at this particular time. Now, I only just tried it, so you had to make this joke. TT. Yeah. So, but yeah, so this is going to be a kitchen area. How far out do I want it? Do I want it to go out just one more? Because this is one of the big family homes, we're going to give them just a little tiny bit more kitchen space. See, they don't really have a window here, so we don't necessarily have to concern ourselves with them having a good view. They can just have a little tiny window, just to make it that they can see out. And hold on here. You meant using the teacher. He had a quest and you got curious. Oh, the teacher. He wanted me to answer the quest. Yeah, I don't do those. I don't do those. Most of them end up being about war, and so I don't really do them. But yeah. Should I do this one too? Since I'm here, I won't bring this one out quite as far, I don't think. Is that in the right place? Yes, it is. This is a level 5 though. So they also have a big family area upstairs. So they could stand to have a pretty decent area here for themselves. We'll see. But right now we can put in this. Is this too close? You're playing us too close? Let me see. Let's make this the actual kitchen. We're expanding Mubian's areas that he has for these buildings. We're just expanding them out. Now they kind of have a pretty decent view, so we're going to have the window part come over completely in this area, because they can actually see the buildings, and it's kind of pretty. And so then I need glass. There it is. And there we go. So from here, I think there is a water source here. So I'm going to get rid of the water. And there we are. And then I can take this and remove this. And we're inside this house. Oh, which already has a kitchen. Look at this. So this is going to be like a living room area. Ooh, I like the idea of that. This will be different. This is going to have this part here for the TV, and this part right here, we're going to have to bring this over one. Let's put this here. I see you. And match this to here. The water should go away now. And yeah. Oh, how fascinating. And then put another piece of glass right here. That is really nice. So they're going to have this area for like their couch and things. And that's going to be fun. That's actually going to be fun. Ooh, I haven't done that with this space before. This is going to be so funny. So, one of the reasons I'm not coughing as much as I have been in the past is because I actually have a new humidifier, and it's a little tiny thing, but it doesn't do warm humidity. It just does cold, and it's one of those ones that does vibration. It vibrates the water, and that causes it to what does it do? It vaporizes it. I think that's what it is. So it uses some sort of vibration to vaporize it. But that vapor is cold. And so my tea is sitting here, and my tea is cold because of that. My tea has gotten very, very cold. So I think in the summer, Vincentius Primus is actually going to like that. I think he is. Having that kind of a piece. I'm trying to see here. So see this here, this one right here is actually this one right here. Let's bring this one, let's make this one white also. Right there, and then that matches. And then just for now, this is the floor here. So we're going to take this part and put it here like this. Now we do have leaking, of course, but what we can do here, just for the time being, is take this dark concrete, let's put this here, and let's put it up here so that this doesn't leak. There we go, until we figure out what we're doing with this area up here. And there we are. Okay, so we've got that. There's dancing in the tavern. So then we have this little area, and this is there where they have I don't think anyone's here. I beg your pardon. I don't think they're here. But let me see. Is anyone here? I could have just looked downstairs. I just wanted to see this part. So we have a guest room, we have a bedroom, and we have a little dressing area. I like that. Okay, and a little table, and we're using vanilla chairs. But that's actually a table right there, just so that we would have a table. And everything seems okay. There's that light being on, so that part is all right. Nobody lives here. I don't think anyone lives here. Let me check. Danny's living here. And speaking of Danny, there he goes. He's going up to bed. Danny's living here. What doesn't he have? Where's his sink and his stove? Do you see what I see? Let me take this and put this here and take that away. Where's the sink and the stove? And let's put the sink. Oh, and that's probably what we were doing, trying to figure that out. Because if we don't put anything there, because the table's there, we're going to have to move this out, aren't we? I think we are. I think we've gotten spoiled doing this, and we're actually going to have to move the table out from here. So let's put this here, just as a reminder that we were going to use this type of furniture. And what's that in the wall? That's not it. What is that? That's oak, but this is spruce? That's interesting. So let's not use any of this until we figure out what we're going to do for a minute. But look at that. So we are putting the dining room in this area, and we're going to open this area part up. And it seems that we're going to open it up with white, but I don't want to do that right at this moment. Let's come here. This is the one that we were getting fixed, and we did, but I think there's water back there. Yep, sure enough. Okay, so we just got the water, and then we can take this down. And we'll take, actually, we might as well go ahead and take these pieces and put them into the floor right now. Don't, millionaire players, don't send, oh, on quests? Does millionaire send players on quests? I don't know. I actually don't know. We've got a bunch of leaky, so we're going to put this in just so that it's not leaking until I decide what I'm going to put here. Bunch of leakies. And this section here on this whole area, let's start over here and get these to not leak. And that's not going to leak there. Nope. And there we go. And that's not leaking. And there we are. And this is where Khalil and June are. Yeah. You just remember a few of them. One sent you across the land looking for a man living at a very large tree, and one had you just wandering the forest at night. Interesting. Interesting. Mr. Villager, are you doing millionaire, or are you doing some version of Minecolonies? What are you doing? I think I asked this once before, and I have forgotten what your response to that question was. I'm putting this in just because I want to. And there we go. Okay, and this is a decoration on this wall, and we don't need it. We'll leave these for now. I'm taking out this part right here. And oh yes, the sadhu. Sadhu. You know this one. Sadhu. Oh, I love it. Cool. Let's take this away, and this, and this. And we'll have it be like this for a moment. And just for now, we have some extra space right here. Let's make this floor match right in there and underneath here. Let's make that match underneath here. Woo, that was close. And we'll make that match. All right. We've got these areas. I don't think I want that. What is this? This is the elevator shaft right here, going up to here. And upstairs in this area, we also have this decoration to keep it from being white all over the place. We're going to take out the vanilla. And what's that in that corner there? Let's take that out. Okay, we don't need that. Do I need this? I don't want that. I don't have to have that. Okay. And here, if we're going to do this, let's have this be like this. Let's take that, put that there. I know, I'm changing a lot of things. And that, and put it in, and then take this, so that the upper part there should actually be, this should actually be a block. Why don't we just go ahead and make it full block here on that part, and then on this part right here, make that full block. Okay, but the glass is actually part of the building in that kind of way. And these glass pieces right there are actually really nice for engaging them. Okay, kitchen and an extra table. And let's see what this is. Especially the alchemist, Mr. Villager is saying. Right, it was called the Creation Quest. And neither one or the other, but would be good to have a PC for them, have Millionaire to uncover all its mysteries by yourself. Ah, you had 3 of these. The Normans and their sick child. So you do, you remember all those lovely things. That is so cool. Let's get a table. I want to find a table that's going to match the table that's there. This one might. The spruce, I think it's going to be too dark. I don't want to lose this. So let's put this here. We've got this. Let's put these up for a minute. I don't need this down or this down. And let me look at, nah, these aren't going to look right. Yep, see, the legs aren't right. So we'll take all of these. Let's get a table that matches. Table. Now that table might match. Let's look at the spruce and the oak of that table. Those aren't really going to match there. Ah, but that might match. I think the legs are the wrong color on that, but we'll look for a minute. Let's see if we can find something that looks sort of like it belongs with that. These are paladins tables. And I'm not seeing too much more. Those are coffee tables down there. And the tops of those are too rough. And then we get down to macaw. Now that table and that table might match. Okay, so those are all the tables that might go together with this. You think that in the newer versions of the Byzantine culture, you have someone called a Pantocrator. Do you know those isolated sheep farms of theirs, Jelly? Might have been to go load up your 1.7 and play. Isn't it already for 1.12? Remember coming across homes kind of in the middle of nowhere that were millionaire. It's interesting. When 7 was actually right before I discovered Minecolonies. Actually, Vincentius found it for me. And it's interesting because at that time I was playing I was playing Lord of the Rings, and I loved Lord of the Rings. I loved it. And it was the one that I preferred. Now, these are too thick, but these might be, no, they're all too thick. The ones that at least have the narrower legs would be a table like that, but it's not the right kind. I suppose we could extend the table with that. But yeah, it was, or we can use the tables that have a thing on them. So let me come back to table for a minute. Why don't we just go ahead and use the tables that have a tablecloth on them? Because in actual days, you now have two, the ones that had the old look but have a secret upgrade, and the newer ones that have the new Byzantine architecture with the olive trees and everything else. Wow. Let's look for white in, what I need is white in oak or white in spruce. There's a white in spruce, and let's see which one goes better. The oak is bright. The spruce is closer, and let's have it be like that. Okay, so that's as close as we're going to get to matching the tables. We're going to take this light away, which means you know what that's going to do. It's definitely going to do that. So let's come here. Let's take this back to here, and let's turn this. Nope. This way. Nope. This way. That's what we want. And we need something here. It's basically Minecolonies of the Old Testament. But with less management and more realism. Interesting. Me and my reminiscing of the old days, huh? Well, you know, I loved The Lord of the Rings. I did. I loved it. And I thought it was amazing at the time. And then Minecolonies happened, and it was like, oh, forget it. Forget it. I couldn't go back after that. There was just so much that it seemed, much more that it seemed that you could do. And that is what I wanted, and have been here ever since, because that's what I wanted. I wanted this. So right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta-da! Now let me see if I can take this off without damaging anything. I did. Let me see if I can put a lamp up. Let's do, it's white, so we could do a white lamp. So let's look at lamps for a second. Let's come to the paper lamps. Let's just do a white paper lamp. There's the table right there, and let's just put that on top. And let's see what I'm looking at. I'm not on the ground. I'm on a chair. I'm standing on a chair. Do I like that? Or do I want it to be here? That looks like it's more over the table when it's there, doesn't it? I think so. Can I put anything here? There's already something there. See that right there? That's someone else's chest. Right in that spot right there. Let me put wardrobe T. We seem to be using, we haven't made a choice yet on stuff, but we could just go for the oak. We could just use oak, double oak here, like that one, and put it right there as a closet near the door. So when they come in, this closet is right here, and they can take one of these chairs to sit and put on stuff. And right here, this is where the kitchen is going to be. And then out here, I'm going to take that piece away there so that there's nothing right at that point right there. And I think this is good. And here we are. And yeah, I'm past the time, aren't I? I'm about 5 minutes past. What's your favorite quest? Tell one of the side ones and one of the creation ones. That's a good question, Jelly Bean. What were they? What were your favorites? And so we've got this part right here. And I see what's happening with these. And this is all fine. It's a very strange ceiling. And so we know what kind of lighting we can put in the kitchen, and that'll light it up and it'll be fine. And as a matter of fact, why don't we do that right away in the kitchen? And let's go to Simply Light right here. Let's make these go away for a minute, and let's get these. So we need bottom, or is that black? Or we need top. That's gray. That's black. Okay, I think it's the top that we need. Nope, it's the bottom that we need. No, that's worse. Okay, so it is the top that we need. So we can remove these two right here and put the tops in right there. And that is the light. Is it leaking through? Shoot. Okay, so let's remove these. First of all, the top is what we want. And let's get this block right here, and let's put 2 blocks above. So we need a block there and a block here on both of these. A block here and a block there, so that those won't leak. Wow, we did it without removing the light. Excellent. Excellent. So those are the lights in the kitchen. I could almost do another section right here. So let's do the same thing with this part right here. And then let's put in these. So that brings the light back farther into the kitchen and gives it that look. That's kind of fun. All right, and then this is where we're going to put the cabinetry for the kitchen. And the people live here. Look at Edison. Look at Samuel. They're like, ooh, look what happened. June is like, oh, this is interesting. And look, see, they can all sit at the table, all 5 of them. And now we need them a kitchen. So Jellybean is saying, I like the one that led me to the alchemist. The alchemist stone was super cool to have, and I really liked the place he lived in. Nice. And Mr. Villager, I skipped where he said, Millionaire was most beautiful and most well done mod I've seen in my life, and I prefer to think it has gone to old age very well. It's just sad that they are not updating, and the creator left. Is the creator still alive? Mr. Villager is saying the same. That huge stone hall with the bookshelves, in actually days, it looks even better. Well, being a builder, not that much, but at least now they have their beds. Interesting. Very, very curious. Very curious. I don't know that much about Millionaire. I don't know what happened, why we didn't go that route. I really think Lord of the Rings happened for us, and that's why we didn't do it. But it just sounds beautiful. And then mine colonies happened. From the very early on, from 7, I was doing mine colonies. So let's come here for a second. Let me look at kitchens. Let's look at sinks and see what we can find here, because that's going to start. We can either do a white kitchen, which is kind of normal. We could do some different colors. Some Paladin has some of the kitchens using wood from the biomes, and we could do some of those. Or he has kitchens using concrete or ebony or something like that. And Jellybean is saying that she loathed the sick child, and it was always fun bringing the upset woodcutter a new Norman axe. And Mr. Villager is saying, I know now the isolated Norman villagers now have wives that make the selling and etc. instead of being the men on their own doing it. It makes them less solitary. Curious. The sick child was just a kid who was sick of his mom's cooking and wanted us to go get some Indian food. Okay. The best part is the fact that now they upgrade if you sell enough of some materials. That's funny. Jellybean was saying, I wanted to tell him, grow up, kid, and go get it yourself. Ooh, this would be pretty. And there's a stone. Let's look at Paladin for a second. This is a spirit sink. Whose house is this? This is June and Khalil. Now, Khalil cooks. And so we do need a real kitchen. That is beautiful. Let's look at the stone one. Okay, and that is definitely stone. Let's go back to sinks. I don't like them enough. If I was going to do something, I would do... Indian villages were so far away. Ah, he had enough of tripes and poutine. Is it poutine or boudin? Interesting. That's curious. I love hearing you guys talk about that. Let's look at acacia. Let's look at aspen, and let's look at deep slate, dark oak. Let's look at these for a second. So this is that. This is aspen. That's pretty. Deep slate, dark oak. I don't like them. In your opinion, the Indian had a bad old age, but at least now they have walls and have even more wonderful palaces and forts. Actually, the chief houses got slightly better too. Interesting. I can't find what I want. When that happens, I think I'm going to go for traditional. Yeah, you know it. Just going to go for traditional. Let's go for concrete. Concrete to leather. Let's get a stove. Let's get a traditional stove. We can try this if we want. And you believe the palaces had already small temples inside, but now they are functional for the population. Ooh, that's always interesting when they do that. Make it so that they actually work. Let's use paladins, or let's use the Xbox of those. And what else do we want? Are these cooking for blockheads right now? And then let's put these in, and then let's see what we want. So we can put a fridge right here. Fridges are so strange. Let's put this in. It opens that way. That means we're going to have a counter right there that they can't really use. Just sort of like behind, unless we have the fridge just go here and just have it be a line all the way across, and maybe to this side, but nothing on this side. I think I'd like to try that. So if we have that there, we can have the sink here and the stove here. The sink here and the stove there. And now I need counters. And if we're having that refrigerator, why don't we go for the sink? Why don't we go for a dark sink? There's Blackstone. Why don't we go for a stove? The dark stove. We'll do these two. And so let's put the sink here and the stove here. That works. Don't like it. I know. Deep slate. Slater. Deep slate. Let's look for a sink. There's one. An oven. And these, I have this already.
It won't work during this terrible rain.
Ah, it's terribly raining. Let's hold on to this just in case. Let's look at this. And let's look at this cabinet piece. Let's put this cabinet filler piece back here. Let's see if it goes this way.
Singing in the rain.
I think it goes that way. Lillian? Hi, what do you want? Lillian doesn't live here. She's just looking at what I'm doing and going, oh, I'd love to have a kitchen. I would. Can I have one of those? Yeah, I think you can. I just have to figure out how to get it for you. So we have that stove, and we didn't get any counters, but we can put these up. No! Look what I just did. Let's put these up, which means taking these pieces away. Let's put this here. Ooh. Oh, those are kind of fun, aren't they? Let's do it the way they actually would do a refrigerator and have, yeah, I don't like that. So we'll just do these on top. And so those are the cabinetry right there. And then I suppose I could fix these so they don't leak, and then I wouldn't need that. So let's take these for a second. Take that part and add that. And here, take that part and add, whoops, hold on. There's nothing there. There we go. Okay. And I think that'll keep it from leaking. And we don't need to put something there. Anybody else want to leak? Okay. And Jellybean is saying the Byzantine palaces had amazing blocks in them. And Jelly's saying love that they did with decorating the gold blocks. Yeah. Gold blocks worth making and giving to the Mayan crafter. Not making, trading and giving. Something's dripping right here. Hold on, let me see. There it is. Okay, that means this only has a single right here, and we'll put that there. So I'll have to go out and see what that looks like on the outside. If it's too horrible looking, we'll have to make it some kind of feature. And here we are now. So I need a cabinet piece. Counter.
I'm singing in the rain. Just singing
What are these?
in the rain.
These are deep slate kitchen. KIT. So I need a kitchen. There's one. And the counter doesn't have anything on it. Okay, so we need the one that has drawers, and that goes like that. And we can put another one with drawers right here, and that makes the kitchen complete like this. This is nice. Khalil should like this, actually. This should be really interesting for him. Are you dripping? Yes, you are. Do we want to put a cabinet here for him? Let's see if we want to put a cabinet there. Yeah, let's do that. Do we want to put a hood? I think we can. Let's put a hood there. Like that. Perfect match. And there we are. So there's the kitchen for this house. I could put something on the floor right here. We could light it up a little more if we did glow. Let's do glow. And what are we going to put under this glow? Or on top? Carpet. Which carpet? Cattail. We'll do the cattails. That always looks really nice, especially on this floor. So we'll do this in the kitchen. Wook. There we go. All right, so that brightens up the kitchen even a little bit more. And then we just need things on the counters. So in the corner, we could put a toaster, AS. Let's put this toaster in the corner. I really miss X-Line. When I'm putting in toasters, I miss X-Line having that toaster that actually had a cord and was really so cute because it had a cord. We have to put the toaster there because it has that. See that? And then we can put a rack, spice, This is Cooking for Blockhead Spice Rack right here. Then we can't put any pots there, can we? Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't put that there. I don't think we can put it there with toaster there. So we won't use that. But we can put cups on the counter. CUP. Let's do...
Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening.
Oh my God. The family is singing together. Oh, that was wild. Did you hear that? That was pretty crazy. Oh my goodness. I can only put one on there. Wasn't that funny? That was so funny. They were singing. It's raining and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, definitely not going to work during this kind of weather.
And they're not going to work during this kind of weather. So they were actually singing. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. That was definitely funny. Byzantine palaces or gold? Not making trading. I was talking about trading worth trading and giving to the Mayan crafter. Yeah. It's them who have the gold ornaments. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, and where are we at? We have 3 minutes to 3.5 hours, and so I am going to begin to go. We were working on putting in at least the kitchen for this house. The beds upstairs are in pretty good condition. So I know that they all have their own comfortable bed that they like. And see, I can change the beds. I'll do it. I can't do it now. It's about an hour before, now it's only half hour before they come home. And I'm afraid it won't register as a bed. And so yeah, it's pretty much like that. And so here we are. So this is the we're going to see the family come home in just a minute, and that is going to be the end for today and the end for this week. It's Saturday. It doesn't feel like a Saturday. You had an idea? Oh, yes. And there's Khalil looking at his new kitchen. And June also looking at it. And here come the kids, not so much caring about it. I just love that. What do you think of if we chat about it until some moment we end up convincing her to try it? Me? To try Millionaire? Does it still exist? I thought you said it doesn't still exist. It would have to be, yeah, you like it? They liked it, at least most of them did. I'm intrigued, you know, to see what it looked like. I remember Vincentia's finding something for me that had a really great feel to it, but I just didn't like that there didn't seem to be enough interaction for me and I thought it was called Living or something. Some kind of living it was called. But I don't remember now. There I am. And so yeah, I don't know. But that was the very last thing I tried between Lord of the Rings and Minecolonies. And so it's been Minecolonies ever since. You send me a link, even in the server where everyone can try it. Yeah, you can send the link on Discord. Absolutely. The website still exists and the downloads are still available. Yes, send the link. So for those of you who are watching, my Discord is Monster to Mermaid, and you can request and I will add you, and then you'll be able to see the link that Mr. Villager is going to send for that. What? Oh, that's right. I don't have the lights on yet. We're playing in the dark. And actually, I'm leaving. Perfect timing. Wow, it got dark. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. Jelly Bean, thank you. Mr. Villager, obrigado. Thank you for being in chat. Purple, I think it's gone. And I think that's all. Devil, I think we had a person named Devil's Dream, I think, at the beginning. All of you who were in chat, that was so fun. And of course, Vincentius Primus. And so enjoy your games, everyone. Enjoy watching all the other gamers. Now, I will stream on Tuesday, since I'm only doing the one, and which is YouTube in the afternoon. So all my afternoon streams will still be there, Jelly. I just won't have the Twitch ones while we are on boycott, and that goes until next Friday. And to you too, Mr. Villager. To you too as well. And I will see you all soon. Here we go. That's Drone Hands music in the background. And we are going to listen to Vincentius Primus. Bye for now, everyone. Bye for now. You should come.